Hello. Hello. Hope everyone is going well at the moment. Um, yeah, so we're just going to be continuing with a little more Total War uh, Rome Remastered. So we've just been playing through, and we are currently playing as the Macedonians. How are you going, JP10? How are you going? It's been a little while since I've streamed. I think maybe for the last week or so. And that's just because I have been busy with other things. It's been a pretty busy news week for me. So, I have been doing things that my corporate masters have been asking me, or not asking me, but forcing me to do, if you will. But yeah, let's just get right into things. So we are continuing our Macedonian campaign of Rome Remastered. And so we actually have a pretty strong position overall. At the end of the last stream, at the end of the last episode, I believe that we faced off against a Roman army. It could have been this one. This might be the remnants of that army. And we were able to beat it back pretty comprehensively. And now we have a strong position in Arminium, and we were able to take Pavatium, and we also have good garrisons in southern Italy, and we have a strong army camped outside of Rome itself. Excuse me. And I intend to take the city. They will come after me at some point. I'm happy just to chip away at their numbers through the siege and let them whittle away until they come to me to try and attack. And when that happens, then, I will have my takeover of Rome itself. So it seems like Macedonia's doing okay. Well, let's just go. Yeah, we need the royal palace. Like I'm pretty strong financially. You can see I have over 120,000 gold, and I'm just continuing my development of my cities. So, enough about the campaign. JP, how are you going, my friend? How have you been? And what are your plans for this weekend? I'd like to know, just curious. I always do want to know these things. Just how things are going for, like the people who watch me and all of that. So, yeah, how are you going? I will watch YouTube videos. Awesome. Now, that sounds like a plan. That definitely sounds like a plan. So I'm sending this guy back to Tylus. What was the purpose of this? I don't remember. It seems like the Scythians, they don't want to make a move because I have my faction leader and basically a full army just waiting outside to F them up. Byzantium, I think I could reduce the tax in this city. Oh, it's normal tax. So what's the issue with the... Why are people so unhappy here? Also, Champions League finale today. So I imagine that would be the soccer, right? Champions League. All right. Let me know how that goes. Is your team competing? Is your team competing in the final? It'd be pretty cool if they were. But even if they aren't competing, it's just a matter of, if you're a fan of the sport, then you'd want to watch it anyway. Because okay, so I'm personally a fan of Australian rules football, and I make it a point to watch the grand final every year if I can. And even if the team that I support is not in the grand final, because there's 18 teams in the competition, so there's literally like a 1 in 9 chance that my team gets in, and obviously an 8 in 9 chance that my team doesn't get in. But even if they're not in the final, I still want to watch because I'm a fan of my team, but I'm a fan of my team because I'm a fan of the sport. If I didn't care about the sport, then I wouldn't care about the team. So I do want to know, I do want to watch if possible, and then, see what kind of outcome goes on. And obviously, as a neutral fan in these sorts of events, you just want to see a really good game. And yeah, that's like my opinion on that. So I feel like you might be the same way, where even if your team isn't in the championships, you'd still want to see the championship game. My club, Dortmund, has a stake there, because if one of them wins, then Dortmund gets into Tier 2 in the next Champion League season. If you drop to Tier 3, you get a team from Tier 1 and 2 and 4 in your group. So being in Tier 2 is important. Okay. I'm not... Yeah, so the thing is with Australian rules football, like, it doesn't have a tiering system, because I imagine Champions League, that's all of Europe, right? So what may happen is that there are so many teams that you have your divisions and all of that stuff. So would you be able to explain how that works? Because I'm not really familiar with, like, the thing is, being in Australia, there's not a huge population, so there's not a huge amount of teams in any sport. So we don't have the capacity to have like tier systems, because there's just not enough teams and there's just not enough people for that kind of thing. I think we're fine ending the turn here, so let's just do that right now. Okay, I have my diplomat, and he's just moving into the eastern side of the map. The House of Julia, where are they going? To the Gauls. Julii. Oh, so it looks like the Julii are massing their forces. I don't think they have the capacity to take on my garrisons at Pavatium or Arminium at this point, but you know, it would be interesting to see what they do, because the Julii are the strongest Roman faction, and they could try and make a run to defend or take back Italy, or they may even decide to move east, you know, and just run away. It's basically a group phase, group of 4. First to advance into the knockout stage. So the tier 1 teams are the really big clubs. Then tier 2 are the good solid. Tier 3 are some solid and some meh. And tier 4 is new clubs or meh clubs. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Suitable husband. Wow. every single one of these things just happens to be, every one of these suitable husbands happens to be 16. But he's untouched by fear and he's a confident commander. So I like that. I like that. Spain and Carthage have agreed to a truce. That's fine. Larissa. So I have a governor there. Okay, which town needs a governor? At this point it seems like Corinth could do with one. Thing is, Corinth is actually in okay shape, but whatever. Just given the governor. Regardless. They only come into play when clubs are being drawn into the groups. That's fair. That makes a lot of sense. Because you don't want to have, you know... I guess it's also... like, they're tiered also in terms of... because you're talking about, like, the big clubs, right? I don't know how it works with Champions League, but is there, like, a universal salary cap? Because if not, then what could happen is that, you know, a lot of the bigger clubs just have the money to buy better players, and a lot of the smaller clubs don't have the same capacity, right? And then so that's why you have such a obvious kind of tier system, simply because, you know, you have the haves and the have-nots. But I don't know if that's the case. I'm just speculating here because I'm not particularly familiar with how things work with the Champions League. So, I think I'm pretty solid here. I'm okay with all of these developments. And I kind of welcome if Rome wants to come to my established cities, you know, like Arminium or Pavatium, and try and take it over, because I have a pretty strong garrison in these places. Ooh, Queen Cream. That's a pretty strong ship. Macedonian cavalry. Pavatium actually gives me access to some really good units. But they need roads. They need roads. Everybody needs roads. Okay, I think I'm going to blockade. Yeah, I'm definitely going to blockade Masana, just because I want to see what's actually going on here. I get a little bit more scouting information. so we can see, you know, how these guys are going. It doesn't seem like the Scipii are doing too well, actually. So I feel like if I generate another army, which I can do pretty easily, actually. If I generate another army, I may be able to send it into Sicily, but then that may put me into contention with the Greeks again. And even though I don't necessarily mind that, I'm not necessarily looking for conflict either. But actually, I think what I'll do, rather than that, is I think... Ooh, they're getting retrained. I think what I may do, instead of that specifically, is I'm just going to take Sidonia. I'm just going to take over the island of Crete. Or... Wait, is this Crete? Well, I'll take over Sidonia. I'll take over Sidonia. Or Kydonia. I'm not sure on the proper pronunciation. So let's build some forces. We can start out of Thessalonica. Ooh. And I do want to try making an elite stack. Okay. The elite stack. So we're going to build a whole bunch of royal pikemen for this. Okay, it's gonna mean that it's gonna take a long time in order for that to come to fruition, but I'm okay with waiting, to be quite honest. Ooh. These Spartan pikemen actually look really sick. So let's create a few of those. Stack love? Yes. Yes, very stacked. There is some financial fair play, and one of the finalists got expelled from the Champions League this year because they spent too much on players, but they went to random courts and sued their way back into the competition. Wow, that's pretty spicy. That's pretty spicy. Because it's like, you know, you get booted from the competition for spending too much money. And how do you resolve the situation? By spending more money and going through the court system. Very, very, very funny, actually. All right. So, I think we can. Yeah, I'm pretty satisfied with this turn. We're not doing much at the moment, and that's just because I don't have the capacity right now to go on the offensive without weakening a lot of my forward garrisons, which I don't want to do. And I'll just get to it once it's already... Oh, these guys are going to actually build pikemen here too. Let's build some pikemen. Why not? Why not? And then with Croton... Light Lancers are sort of weak. Light Lancers are sort of weak. Well, we'll just leave things as they are now. And we'll get back to it later. So, let's end the turn. Alright, this guy was supposed to go back to Tylus. I forgot about that. Okay. I'm interested to see what the Julii are doing. Because they definitely have enough troops to make a stack. But I'm not sure what they plan to do with all of that. Because they haven't committed to an attack. So it makes me wonder if they're retreating west or if they're actually going to make a play on one of the cities I currently hold. Yeah, coincidentally, they also terminated Dortmund in one of the legs and had some major ref mistakes in their favor. And if they lost the final, then Dortmund gets into T2. And T2 was the one that you wanted your team to get into, right? So I guess right now you're not really loving the refs, right? Could even say that, you know, you have a little bit of hate for the ref at the moment. Alright, so I think we're good here. Capua, it should be fine. There's like a lot of culture penalties. Oh, do I still need to rebuild? Like, are these actually... Yeah, they're broken, so we need to rebuild them. Jeez. maybe a shipwright, and then the trader. Was it, or blacksmith? Blacksmith. I am rooting for Chelsea. Ah, right, because they're one of the two British teams inside the finals, right? So that would be Manchester City. So is it Chelsea versus Manchester City in the final? Oh wow, this fleet's massive. What a big fleet. Look at the garrison at Arretium. They've definitely got enough to try something. I'm just starving them out in Rome. I really hope it's not a situation where I really hope the Roman situation is just not like at one turn left they give up, and then what's he doing? At one turn left they just give up. Ooh, the Seleucids. Okay. Ooh, the Armenians. Okay, we can talk to some people here. Ooh, Parthians too. Interesting. Okay. So it looks like, what's this, Susa? Hatra, sorry. Looks like Hatra is a nice hub of people to talk to. Okay. Let's see. So I still have a lot of units that are being created at the moment. So I think with Larissa we can start making some of the companion cavalry. With Athens, these guys just need to get retrained. You can go inside Corinth, build them up. Larissa, Apollonia. Okay, I'm pretty satisfied with all this. Yeah, I'm pretty satisfied with all this. Ooh, wait a second. This is really ill-advised for the Scipii. Look at their fleet. They've got 3 ships. So, like, they've got 2 triremes and 2 biremes, but I have, like, I outnumber them really heavily. Yeah, that didn't go too well for them. Oh, the Senate.
Let us end the bloodshed.
The Senate. So they've come to me saying, let's have a ceasefire. Unfortunately, what they need to understand is that peace was never an option. Because I am the Senate. or I will be. Or I will be once I take over Rome. Once the takeover is complete, I will be the Senate. Alright. So the Dacians, I'm curious about what their goal is, because, you know, I border them, so I think they're my allies for now, but I just wonder how long that's gonna last, you know? Oh, there's a lot of alliance in tatters. Spain and Britain, okay, I mean, that happens. Oh, got 2 coming of ages. Okay, so I got a new governor here in Arretium. And this is actually pretty good. Ooh, Capua. Yeah, this is actually pretty good. The reason is that I can just move them. So, like, I can get a governor in Capua. Thessalonica. Ooh, so I can use this guy. I can use this new guy in order to be a general for the army that's going to move out and take over Cydonia. So that's nice. You will offer them some good old Pax Romana. No, I will offer them Pax Macedonia. I don't really need this general right now, but I mean, I'm not going to say no. Larissa. Yeah, that's okay. Do I have any cities in this area that need? Well, Salona might be good with... Man, all of my towns actually have a governor. Or most of them. Salona, maybe. Yeah, I think maybe I'll send this guy over to Salona. So, bam. Okay. Okay, I am satisfied with that. Let's go here now. Because I want to talk with like all of these factions. Oh, I guess I can't talk with the Seleucids. The Armenians they must be hammering them. The thing is, I'm not too interested. Like getting myself entangled with all of this. I just want to trade. Maybe if we can say map information, I'd be okay with that too.
A most generous proposal.
Okay, very nice. Maybe we both profit from this agreement. Okay, cool. So, whoa! Look at this! The Armenians have taken over almost all of Asia Minor. The only area which hasn't been conquered by the Armenians is Nicomedia, right next to Byzantium. So like, this entire time, because I didn't have the map information this entire time, I thought that these settlements were split between Pontus, between Armenia, between the Greek city-states, and between the Seleucids. But now we've actually found out that Armenia has stomped everybody in here. Like Pontus has been moved. Like they've been pushed back because Sinope here, this is actually the capital, the homeland of Pontus. Like this area here, Pontus and Cappadocia. Like this area here, and then you got like the Galatians here or something like that. So this is their homeland, and then the Armenians come from like up here or something. From like one of these towns. Oh, oh, am I allies with Pontus? Am I? Oh no! Oh no! Oh, I'm allies with Pontus. That may not bode well for me in the future. But I mean, it is what it is. They're currently in a ceasefire, so it's not too bad. So let's talk with the Parthians. Yeah, let's just give them trade rights. I don't mind giving them information. I don't mind sharing map information with them either. You know, at this point, I'm just trying to build solid relations so that I can trade and make more money. I'm not wanting to entangle myself into a lot of these fights, so I'm not hoping for an alliance yet. I want to get rid of the Romans first before I worry about alliances and expanding.
A most generous proposal.
Very nice. Very nice. All right. Ooh, Whoa. The Parthians took... Yeah, well, they took Seleucia for one. And what? Campus Sakai. What's this? Bactria? Oh, I guess this... Okay. So... So it seems like the Seleucids got completely stomped by the Parthians in the east and by the Armenians in the west. And then they've got to deal with the Egyptians in the south. So it seems like the Seleucids have been completely destroyed. And Hatra is their last settlement. Oh, interesting. Actually, I kind of like this. I'm seeing this Armenian Empire as my next big threat, actually. Because I think they're the strongest faction at the moment, at least territorially. Maybe I'm territorially more strong. But like, my empire is not as centralized as theirs. So it doesn't, you know, it's not as easily defended. Like, if they come and try and take over Greece and Macedonia, it'll be pretty difficult. But it's going to be difficult for me to, for example, to defend Campus Gatai and then Rome, you know, in the single breath. And even though distance-wise, it's a bit difficult for them as well to, you know, go from Artaxata to Halicarnassus. The fact is they don't have to cross any seas. And you know, they have like a one long uninterrupted run from one end of the empire to the other. But as mine, I need to cross the sea here, cross the Mediterranean, or take the long route, which takes a much longer time. So they may have an easier time of it. I also want to take Sidonia And if the Greeks are really weak, then I'm taking Rhodes. And I'm taking Syracuse. So that's going to cause a bit of issues for me in the future. But as of this time, I'm pretty happy with how things are progressing. So, yeah, let's end the turn here. Idle? I don't necessarily care that my guys are idle. Okay, let's see who's the power here. Whoa, the Julii are here. So the Julii are expanding. They really are expanding. Who's this? The Germans? Ah, we both have allies. I don't want to entangle myself in this mess because look, the Germans are allies with Pontus like I am, but they're also enemies with the Dacians, and the Dacians are also my allies. So I don't want to ally with them and get entangled. I just want map information, so give me your map information. Alright, so that's the German situation at the moment. Which is not too bad. Like, they don't have many settlements, and they're very far from one another. So that's an issue in that it'll be difficult for them to grow and expand. But on the same token, it'll also be difficult for enemies to get to them. So they can just, they can turtle for a bit. Which I don't mind, because I love turtles. But, yeah. Alright, let's end the turn here. Alright, what moves are the Romans intending to do? What does the Julii want?
Let us now talk reasonably.
Ooh. So, the Julii wants to have a ceasefire, and they'll give me 6,000 gold. I have to admit, that's a good offer. The only problem... Well, like, that's not a bad offer. The problem is that I don't want to take it because I intend on taking their land. But it will be slow and difficult. So, what if? What if? Just give me money. Just give me money. Give me 1,000 denarii. And okay, it won't let me. It won't let me. So let's just end negotiations. Okay, they're shuffling a decent army around. Oh. Okay. Okay. Cool. So the Sidonians shouldn't be too bad. Okay. Okay. Then, ooh. Athens can build something new. Definitely army barracks would be nice. Armor would actually be sick. But in the meantime, we can just build some phalanx spearmen. Maybe an archery range? Yeah. Yeah. An archery range would be nice. I've been ignoring archers for too long. Archers are insanely useful. Alright. How many turns left? 4 turns left. I'm kind of disappointed that the Senate is just going to go down like this and not even fight me properly. Fight me, you cowards! I'm here in the field. I'm waiting. Are you not entertained? Alright. Alright. Ooh. Ah. I was going to say, I want to discuss things with the Egyptian. I want to know what the Egyptian situation is right now. So I'm going to go to Antioch. Yeah, I'm going to go to Antioch. Oh. And then we can see what's going on here. Okay, cool. I'm fine with that. You know what? I'll wait one more turn. I'll wait one more turn. Let's shift this blockade out of the way. Wait, what? Excuse me? How do I have 10 ships? They have 4, but they sink 2 of mine, and I can't sink any of theirs. Someone explain this to me. What the hell? Ugh. 3.0 is such a disappointment. Such a disappointment. I lost so many ships from that. I'm gobsmacked with how slanted against you the AI happens to be for the naval combat. It's truly dreadful. But you know what? That just encourages me to to build another fleet. Fuck those guys. I'm building another fleet. I don't want biremes. I want at least triremes. So we can go 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe a couple of biremes wouldn't be too bad. Yeah. Okay, something like that. That's good enough for now. You go to Kapua. Ooh, you can get some good units at Kapua, actually. I will wait for the blacksmith. Actually, no. I can just create units now and then... Yeah, I can create units now. So let's go... 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. And then a whole bunch of levies for a garrison after. Yeah, because then I create another stack. I have... 1 for here. They can go out with Thessalonica. Okay. I'm pretty comfortable with all of this. This army I have to move out at some point, right? So I'm just going to retrain everything and then just move out like my skilled soldiers. And then, you know, leave a light garrison there. Alright. Let's save. Let's go. Let's go. What's the Julia doing? They've got so many armies moving around. But they're not doing anything yet. Just out of curiosity, JP. Do you think that there should be like some music in the background? Because I have battle music and I have all of that stuff, but there's not a lot of ambient music because it's intention. Oh, well, as I say that, there's a little bit going on now, but it's not very loud because it's designed to be kind of soft and in the background. Do you think it would improve your experience or would it not matter either way? Anyway, I can, I'll tell you my thoughts on that later because I can easily put it together. But I think we'll do that later. Ooh, you can get some good units here, actually. Yeah, we can do that later. Simply because Rome is really weak. And I don't have the patience to wait out the entire siege. So, let's fucking go. It's time. You know, I've pussied about for half an hour. It's time to go for the big one. Rome itself, defended by whatever army that their senate can scrounge together. And if we take a look, it's like, it's almost all generals. So let's go. Let's fucking go. I like it because it reminds me of Civ 5. Alright. Now, is it too quiet? Because I don't know. When I'm looking at the audio levels in my OBS, it looks like it's really quiet. But if it's, you know, if you can listen to it and if it's not intrusive, but also not too soft, then that's, you know, that's fine. I'm alright with that. Alright, now, time to do our typical camera control. Every stream until I like it.
Now, lads, time to be about our business. Pull your armor on, shoulder your shields, and mark all commands. Our foes are gathered.
Alright. Here we go. Alright, I think, just from a personal perspective... Ooh, look at this. Colosseum. Hello. Look at this. I don't know if I mentioned it last stream, but one of the... Oh, wow, that's a massive palace. Yeah, Pro Console. Well, one of the bad things, or not necessarily one of the bad things, it's like a... It was a limitation of the engine at the time. Oh, I already did a siege here. Yeah. The limitation of the engine at the time was that, you know, like, the construction of the cities are prefabricated, so you couldn't get custom settlements. Whereas in Rome 2, you have like a fully customized Rome map. And I prefer the custom settlements, but, you know, you can understand it's an engine, not necessarily an engine limitation, but like a limitation of the time. Yeah, but I do remember like in mods, for Rome and later for Medieval 2, where they were able to get it working, like where they were able to get custom settlements working, that was like a big draw at the time. Yeah, I remember that. I guess I could send... I don't know. I only really need one. It's kind of weird because like I only have phalanx like pikemen. They're not really good for that, but yeah, let's see. 3. There you go. All right. And then these guys. All right, let's start.
The enemy have brought up more reinforcements in a futile attempt to save themselves.
Velites Hastati. But the fact that they have quite a few on the walls actually. Here's the thing though. Here's the thing. This is really, I don't know. This is somewhat questionable, but I could probably get away with it. I don't know if I could get away with it. They're just going to move their men out of the tower, aren't they? Like, if they're smart, they would.
The work has begun on the mine beneath the enemy wall.
If they're smart, they would just move the men out of here. Because if they're not, they're going to lose half of that Hastati unit. In which case, I'll keep them there just to keep these guys occupied. But what I'll actually do is send a couple of tower units there. Oh, yeah, they're moving. They have to. They have to. Otherwise, they're just going to get fucked. Yep. Okay, cool. Yeah, they didn't lose any, which is fine. Because I'm using it as like a big bait. I'm actually going to send my troops over here. Just means that they have like their men that are not doing so hot. And then I can send my archers through there too, to be honest. Okay, these guys are a little tired. Nice. Still useful to have several entry points? I agree. I agree. Because if we take a look here... Like, this may be a bit risky because there's so many towers in this area. So, yeah, I'm actually going to do that instead. And then we keep that there. So essentially what we can do is we can take all the towers in this area. Maybe we can start with this one or something like that. But, by keeping the majority of our army here, it keeps them on their toes. Alright. That's fine. We can rush through this as well. It's unfortunate because I don't have... a lot of time to work with this, but we do what we must. You know, we do what we must.
The towers are at the walls. Reinforce the attackers and crush.
Oh man, look at all of that. These guys aren't going to be able to do much. Alright, cool. I'm gonna put these guys... I'm gonna put these guys here. No, that's a bad idea. Here. No, I'm gonna put them here. Okay. You have to wait for like the mass momentum of that to push out, which is really annoying. But at the same time, the tower door kind of protects them. So watch. It's all gonna pop down at once. Once enough men get up here. Which is very slow. And annoying. But there you go. Then you just move them to there. I don't really care about these villagers. They won't do much.
Our soldiers have captured the walls. Now is the time to press on and capture this place.
This is doing a decent amount, actually. There you go. I have one tower in my favor, which is nice. Ooh. That siege tower is fucked. Alright, alright. Get out of here. Get out of here. You're going up here. You're going there. Reinforce the other dude. I know I'm going to lose a lot of men from that. This is fine. How far can we push this? Yeah, I know I'm going to lose a lot of men from this, but this is still worth. Okay, they're doing well against these guys. That's fine. Okay, just wait in reserve for now. Ah, these guys are firing on my archers. That's fine, actually. These guys are still getting hit by stray arrows. They're losing men very slowly, but they are losing men. I don't think it's worth it, but... Defeat is almost a certainty. Oh, I don't like that. Okay, I think I've baited them in enough. I just have to bite the bullet. I have to bite the bullet and go for it. So let's go. It's unfortunate. I need a bigger mass of men together in order to survive this. Because the issue is that, like, look how slow the trickle is. That's really messing me up. Yeah, I'm losing a lot of people here, but it's whatever. Alright. At least my archers are helping. This is so bad. Just because of the towers. I wish I had, like, something to actually counteract these towers. Because, like, the fact is I don't. See, like, look at these guys getting drawn into fighting. It's really not good. Because look how slow this is all happening. It's like, it's such a huge bottleneck and it's really cucking my ability to do anything here. Okay, good. At least the horsemen are getting cucked by the pikes. That's okay. Like, I'm getting cucked by the towers everywhere, but at least the horsemen are just getting destroyed by all of these pikes. So they're not going to be able to do much for much longer. They are wavering. They'll be running soon. I don't... I hate this AI sometimes. Yeah, they're going. Alright, cool. Which is good. Because it means I can actually move my forces forward. Okay, stop. Stop. Yeah, see, like, look how bad this bottleneck is. There's, like, absolutely nothing I can do about this. Look how bad that is. How slow this all is. There's no chance. So this is, like, the best thing I can do. There's Hastati. Yeah, they're done. The ballista units are running. That's fine. Okay, now that I got into the city with them, I'm gonna use, like, a couple of units just to conquer, like, the gateway and shit. Okay. I'm gonna lose so many troops from this, but I think ultimately it's necessary. Just because of how this all works. And then... because that group is there, now I can take this tower. If I can take this tower... there we go. Alright, and take these two towers. At least I've safeguarded an approach. Please. Please, AI. Don't fail me. Actually run inside, please. I don't know what's going on. Thanks, guys. Thanks, guys. Whatever. At least these guys are going inside, taking that tower. And this is important because I can use them to take over this tower. Which means I'll finally have thrown enough men to take that area. Alright, 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 alright. We finally got the gateway. Nice. This AI sometimes is, yeah. It's not as functional as it should be, you know? Okay, that tower belongs to the SPQR, but that doesn't really matter at this point. You see, look, like they're pushing them back to here because they have their whole force through there and then they're getting shot, but my guys only come out like 1 or 2 at a time, so they're just getting pushed back constantly. There's nothing you can do about that just because of the way the game is made. Or the way the AI works, rather. Alright, go down. Like, these guys are exactly the same. Like, what's going on here? Like, explain to me what is actually... like, why are you wanting to go through up there? When you have this entrance here? Like, where are these guys going? And where's the rest of the army? My god, why is it like this? Oh, I'm sorry for getting annoyed, but like... This is not acceptable. Like, come on. Like, look at this. This is not acceptable. Alright, whatever. I'm just gonna push to the, They've still got a lot of troops left, which is really concerning. But I had a feeling something like this could happen. So I've kept like a decent amount of units in reserve. And that's what I'll be pushing forward with. It's like I'll be moving them through here. And then just straight through there. I just wish I had enough troops to actually capture this area. Well, technically I do, but like the AI doesn't know how it all works. So I guess let's just move them back there maybe. I don't fucking know. Okay. Move these guys there. The AI is a curse. Very like look at this. What is even going on here? The AI is completely stuck. I told him to move here. Oh, the fact that these guys are still shooting actually pisses me off. Yeah, like this thing is completely lost. That unit is lost. Okay, please go up inside and then fix this. Okay, those guys are fleeing. These guys are tired. Okay, I've taken this tower. Okay, good. Now the towers are in my control, so they're just picking these guys off. Alright, thank goodness. Thank goodness. Alright. Alright. Now, my issue is that I've spent a lot of time. I don't know if I have enough time left to take over. That said, I have all these towers now. They don't know what they're doing either. I have all these towers now, which gives me the capacity to send cavalry through. So I think this may be okay. Because I have the chance to use my cavalry now. And I have all of these guys. Let's speed it up a little bit. I don't want to speed up too much, but I need to get my army into position. Alright, these guys at least. These guys at least. It's more important for the army to move than it is for anything else. So, get moving. We can worry about the rest later. Alright, it looks like... Alright. Well, we can maybe make this work. We can maybe make this work. So, it seems like these, my enemies... Alright, hold on. It seems like my enemies want to move here, so... What we're gonna do is we're gonna crowd this space. There you go. We're gonna crowd that space, and then hopefully these guys will just try and charge into my cavalry units. And get messed up, you know? Ooh, these guys are attacking. That's not going well for them. That's fine. They're broken. That's okay. You guys just make your way there. As quickly as possible. As quickly as possible. Oh. They don't know what to do. They're panicking. They are panicking. This is fine. Alright. These guys are still not completely over the wall, mind you. They don't even know what to do now. So I'm going to put them there in hopes that the AI will react. And just kill them. I don't know what they're doing. Yeah. There you go. And where's the other unit? Yeah, I was going to say, where's the other unit that was there? Here we go. Alright. Cool. So there's only 2 ways into here. So I have to be aggressive now because I've only got like 15 minutes left. I don't even know if I have enough time, to be honest. That's annoying that there's only like 2 ways into here. Or is there 3? I had to BRB, but I didn't miss much. Your units take too long to navigate? Yes. Yes, and that may cost me, honestly. Like, legitimately, that may cost me the battle. Because these guys are too slow. Like, these guys only just got there. So... yeah, these guys are just running. That's fine. There you go. I think... Okay, guard this area for my phalanx. So if these guys just make their way there and then march in formation, it should be okay. Because I can pin them here with the other thing too. So I can force these guys to attack and just slowly inch forward. And then once that happens, I can create a gap for my cavalry to come through and just smash them. At least that's the hope. That's the hope. But I don't know. The thing is that most of what they have left is cavalry. So I should just be able to smack them, right? I see a unit here. What unit's here? I don't know, actually. They say that there's... Oh, it's this guy. He's broken. He doesn't count. He doesn't count. Alright. Alright. Now it's real. Now it's real. What do these guys do? Oh, they're exhausted. They're done. They're just gonna get smacked. Yep, okay, cool. Looks like the cavalry's gearing up. And I'm fine with that. Because as long as this unit is all ready, they're not getting through. Like, yes, I lose a lot of units, but they've lost the entire thing. Like, they're done. It's not ideal because they're not really in position, but, like, they're actually all dead. So, it's whatever. And now they're making a move. I don't know where they're going. But they're going somewhere. Right? They are moving to their destination. Where that destination is, I have no clue. Are there any of these guys left? Oh, there are. Okay, well, they're done now. Okay, that's fine. Oh. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. Okay. This is actually pretty decent because I get a chance to move my cavalry through here. So they... Yeah, I was gonna say, now that they're engaged with my pikemen, they're fucked. Oh, they're charging. That's not gonna go well for them.
The gods be praised! The enemy's hearts are fear, and now they flee.
I don't know. Come on, let me at least move my men here. The game... I unironically have too many units for the game to allow me to move through there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use these guys. and go here because I have less units. Well, that's one for the AI, right? That's one for the fucking AI. Right, now this is fine though. Why are they moving out all the way there? You can move to the side like that. Oh my god, what's with the AI here? Haha. What? Why are these guys like...
The enemy general
That's
is slain,
fine.
And now his men fear us. It is time to press the attack.
Oh, my Macedonian cavalry are getting... Oh, it's because there's like multiple units here, I guess. I guess that makes sense. But if they last long enough for my guys to get through, that's fine. These Roman generals are actually pretty strong. They're pretty strong, but they're not going to last forever. Wait, what? They're going to overpower my phalanx? No way. No way. Even if these guys are tired, there's no chance. Yeah, they're done. Okay, that's very sketch. Like, this entire thing is very sketch. And so this just really reinforces in my mind that it's a terrible, terrible idea to, terrible idea to engage in siege battles unless you have siege weapons. Which, I mean, kind of makes sense, right? You don't want to you don't want to siege a city unless you have the means to siege. But yeah, I have double-digit IQ, so that happens. All right, they should be done here. There's no way they take a charge from behind. Right, very nice. They actually had like 3 units of cavalry here. That's why they were such a challenge and why they wiped out my Macedonian cavalry. But they're not going to last against my cavalry units. Massing. It looks like I am going to make it in time. With plenty of time to spare actually. But I lost so... I took so much damage from this. I took way too much damage from this. That said, because I took over Rome, I can chill now. I can just rest up my units. Well,
The enemy show their true virtue.
there we go. He got dragged across the floor.
Running from our men.
All right, we got it. We got it. It would have been nice if it was cleaner, but you know, you can't attack the city of Rome itself without expecting a lot of casualties. So, I think that's fair. I think that's fair. The main thing is I just was not able to account for how many units I lose due to the AI being unreactive or not reacting the way I want, you know? Unfortunately for Rome, because their actions annoyed me so much, I'm gonna have to, I'm gonna have to, you know, well, I mean, the world is as overpopulated as it is, right? Like, we need to address global climate change. And let it not be said that the Macedonians did not do their part. So, goodbye, Rome. Good Greek courage has laid low these enemies and brought them to utter destruction. Our armies have a right to be proud of their achievement. There we go. And now that the bloodshed is over, Rome is more friendly. Funny how that works. Let's put a temple to Zeus to mark the occasion. Alright, and what we're also going to do is we're going to auto-merge the units. That'll like destroy... Whoa, there we go. Onagers. Yeah, Rome is completely built up. Like, look at this place. It's so built up. I'm loving that. I'm loving this. The annoying thing is that because I've lost, like, I don't know, like all of this culture penalty, I'll need to redo the culture. So that'll be something. But if we take a look here, this place is completely built up, right? And they have like a really nice set of upgrades. The main thing for me though is I can use onagers, which will really help in sieges. Let's retrain my units as well. Alright. Alright. So, we now have Rome, which is one of the big cities that we needed to take. So, I'm going to start sending units over because I have a decent amount of units. So we can just start sending them over. I don't think there's anything to do there. We'll wait for a turn. I need a city that produces archers, though. I think that's my big weakness at the moment. I don't have any cities that produces archers because I decided to go infantry heavy to begin with. And that's something that I should rectify now. But we were able to do it. We were able to take Rome. New merchant acquired. Oh, new merchant acquired. Okay. Let's make some money with this guy. Don't need 3 income. Yeah, actually, if we send him to Vardim, it makes 45 gold. I'm not going to complain about that. Oh, total income per turn, 149. I'm not going to complain about that. Resistance is futile. Indeed it is. Oh, didn't mean to tab out like that. Alright, cool. Cool. Very good turn for me. And let's talk to the Egyptians. Let's see where they are at. So they're allies with the Armenians. Ooh, they're allies with the Armenians, enemies with the Parthians and the Numidians. Okay, cool. So I'm okay to have trade rights with them. And then we can just share map information.
Most generous proposal.
That seems fine. Because I want to... Ooh, Egypt is pretty big. Seems like I'm going to have to retrace the steps of Alexander to complete his empire and head east. Take all of Anatolia, take Egypt, take all of the Middle East, and move forwards towards the end of the map and towards India. I'm going to recreate Alexander's empire, and we're going to do it with Rome in hand. So I don't even mind. I don't even mind talking things out with the Julii. We're going east. We're going to recreate Alexander's empire. It's time. It's time. Let's fucking go. That's going to be my end game. We're going to recreate Alexander's empire. We're going to go east. And we're going to do it with Greek men, Greek soldiers, Macedonian soldiers. We're going to do it. We have to take over the east. Why? Because it's what Alexander would have wanted. Alright. Alright. Now, it actually helps that the Italian cities are really well built up already. It really helps. Because I can use this as a staging area pretty comfortably. So I'm going to finish the turn here. We'll save. Finish the turn. Oh, idle for 5 turns. I don't really care. Hey, you go to Salona. That's fine. Ooh, so they're in my territory now. The Greeks are not happy with the state of affairs there. I mean, that's fine. Faction announcements. I don't really care for faction announcements. Okay. Uh, 4, 7. He won't be able to outdo him. What about this guy? 2? 0. Yeah, maybe he could buy his business. Alright. Nice, nice. We're creating men out of Capua. Rome's walls have been repaired. This is all fine. So how does the culture look? That's fine. I don't really care too much. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 plus 8. 13. Yeah, we can get some archers and then a couple more spearmen. That's fine. Alright. So, from this point, I'm pretty happy just to keep developing my empire from this point. Simply because, I mean, what else am I going to do, for one? But I have enough money where if I just keep building my economy, then eventually I'll be fine. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can spend a lot of money and it's not going to trouble me in terms of economy. Now, the Romans might come after me, but I'm not too concerned because, I mean, I have a really strong force in Italy already. Like, look at these stacks. Pavadium, Arminium, Rome, Capua. They're not dislodging me from Italy anytime soon. So what I can actually do is just focus on potentially a Sicilian invasion. But also to sweep up the Greek islands there and then move east. A nice money backlog? Yeah. Yeah. Nothing wrong with having money in your back pocket. Alright. Oh, this guy's been idle. I'm actually...
Be quick.
I'm actually okay to try a ceasefire with the Romans and see what they say. Right? I'm actually okay to try a ceasefire, but let's see what they say. Because I've taken Rome. So I'm actually not too fussed about the Romans, because I want to expand east, if possible.
Regretfully, we must.
If they don't want it, well, you know, screw you. Like, I was saying, like, I don't mind if we have a truce, but I don't care if they want to keep fighting. Let's get map information for the Spanish. I want map information.
A most generous proposal.
Ooh, the Spanish are pretty strong. Like, I actually don't mind. I don't mind giving away my map information because I actually have such a strong faction. Alright. We save. And we finish turn. So, the Julii are not done with me yet. But, unfortunately for them, I can more than outpace them. I am the strongest faction now. The armies of Hellenism are the most powerful the world has ever seen. I wonder to all those who gaze upon their ranks. Ooh, Numidia and Scipii are now at war with each other. Spain and Britannia are at war with each other. Spain and the Julii are now broken the... Oh my god, there's so much that's happened in that turn. City grows. Byzantium. I'm okay with that. Let's prioritize, like, the governor's mansion first. And then we can get the rest later. There we go. Okay, cool. Agent found. Julia, I don't care. Bring your men to Rome. I don't give a shit. Alright, please buy him out. Nice! Nice! Okay, the income for that is nothing, unfortunately. Ancient world is in turmoil? Yeah. I mean, that that tends to happen. That tends to happen when you completely upend it by eliminating the Romans. Oh, look how powerful this blockade is. It's a shame for them, I don't really care. Yeah, I've got a lot of powerful units. I could just take Oretium. Like, I am building up enough of a fleet that I think I could do pretty well. Oh, these guys have already ran. They're already running. Look how far. Why are you running? You can actually just chill at the Athens dock and then just reinforce it with another ship before they're on their way out. Yeah, this is fine. More than fine. So 2 more turns and then I can move out with the new army. I don't necessarily... Oh, I could send it east, but I want to take Sidonia. I actually kind of want to take Sicily. I want to take Sicily, Sidonia, and Rhodes first. You know, I want to solidify my strength. And as a result, I'm also going to start moving my forces out. So, like, I don't know. The garrison is, like, so weak at the moment, though. Like, the garrison... Yeah, they're not really happy. Cultural penalties, huge. The annoying thing is, like, I don't want to break down everything here, but I may have to. I think the stables are the easiest one to break down. Only 1%? Oh, that's not enough. I guess the arena would be okay to break down as well. No, that would be bad. I should break down the practice stables. Oh, that doesn't even fix anything. Oh shit. Should be fine. Should be fine. Stuff like the Royal Barracks is something that I need to get rid of, but unfortunately if I do that, then I won't be able to build anything, so just keep it for now. We'll save and then we'll go to the next turn. Inactive fleet, I don't care. Oh, Pontus is moving. I think they're going to try and take back some land from Armenia. All right. So diplomatic... Pontus and Armenia are at war. The Julii and the Numidians are at war. Armenia and the Seleucid Empire are ceasefire. But wait. You know what that says to me? It actually says to me that the Romans have territory here. Like, what happened to the Carthaginians? Or are the... No way the Numidians got up here. Because, like, the Numidian territory is, like, here, right? It's, like, North Africa. So are they meaning to say that the Julii made their way down here and invaded? That's crazy. If true, I actually really need to get rid of the Julii. Because they're too powerful to be left alive. If that's the case. It's big news if it's true. Alright, we can take out the Scipio fleet from here. Okay, at least we sunk one ship, nearly there. Yeah, where did they go, though? Oh my god. Whatever. Yeah, I can I don't want to combine that into a mega fleet. I might as well. Wait, hold on. How many ships? Yeah, these guys aren't building any ships. These guys are still building 2. And Salona's no longer building any. So, Apollonia. So we leave those. Wait. This is Thermon. Thermon's building and Apollonia's building. So Salona never built any. So we can actually combine this here. And then those 2 are on their own. You can actually move this into here. Give it like a super fleet. There we go. Pretty big fleet. I have to start reducing some of these things in order to lower my cultural penalty. But it's difficult because I really like the units that you get out of it. Oh shit. Didn't mean to do that. Okay, so the annoying thing is that like if I move a lot of my units out, yeah, like they just get mad as fuck. So we gotta keep units here. Gotta keep units here. Okay, so just a little explanation is that we can see these buildings that have like a red arrow, and that means that it incurs a cultural penalty. So what that means is that it reduces public order because the buildings being made, you can see here, like communal farming Roman. So these are Roman cultural buildings in origin, but since the faction that took over it, which is me, Macedonia, it has Greek or Hellenic culture, then it incurs a cultural penalty. So the archery range is Roman, but then if we compare it to say like this here, city barracks, you can see there it says Greek, and that's just because I've built like the latest level of it. So the way to get around this is to build high level buildings. So for example, we talk about the stables here, cavalry stables. These are Roman. So if I build the next tier of cavalry stables, then it becomes Greek and then it's fine, right? And so that's what I'm hoping to do with everything here eventually. But the issue is if you try it with buildings that like are already at the top level. So it's kind of an issue with Rome, for example. So we can see here army barracks. This is the highest level of barracks, and it gives us like full access, which is pretty cool. However, because it's Roman, then it creates an issue where you have to break it down, and Great Forum is also an issue here. Roads, unfortunately, I don't think is something I can do about because it's already the highest level and you can't break them down. Same with crop rotation. So like the idea would be just to break down, like either level it up to max or break it down and rebuild. And so what I'm actually going to do, yeah, I'm going to do this for, it sucks. It really does. But I'm going to do it for the army barracks first. Because we see here 125. Okay, it doesn't even fix it. It doesn't even like make the thing better, which is kind of annoying. But if we see here barracks, we have to start over in order to reduce the cultural penalty. The thing is, I don't know how much each building contributes to the cultural penalty, so it's just a build up and the game doesn't really say. Or maybe there's a way to check the menus for specific information, but if there is, I don't know it. However, over time, things should be okay. Like if the town hasn't been fully built up, then you just build the next level of things, which replaces it with the Greek equivalent, and you should be fine over time. But again, it is a real issue if you've had a completely built up city where you need to start over, which is the case with Rome. Some of the other cities aren't so bad, but Rome is the biggest example. All right, let's finish the turn here. I don't care about that. Okay. Ooh, the Julia sent a big fleet over to me. So let's see what they're thinking of doing. Oh, the Greeks have a massive stack. Are they going to take over? They are. They're going after the Scipio. You know what? You know what? I'm inclined to do a 180. If the Greeks can take over Sicily for me, I'm inclined to do a 180 and just ally with them. You cannot build Roman units with Roman buildings, right? Yes, you can't. So the units that you build are faction exclusive. So you can't build another faction's units if you have their cultural buildings. Yeah, you know what? I'm actually content to go to the Greeks and say, you know what? Let's let bygones be bygones and just be friends, right? You attacked me. I'm happy to take over Greece. But if you want to take over Sicily, and if you want to keep Rhodes, I'm happy for you to keep it. And, you know, we can just coexist, if you will, as Hellenic allies, right? Because I think that's not a bad situation. Also, oh, thank God the Numidians are here. I really wanted to talk to this guy. Not necessarily because I wanted to ally with them. Trade rights are good. But because I wanted to know what their map situation is. Because if I know what their map situation is, I get a better idea of how far the Julii have expanded.
A most generous proposal.
Alright, very nice. So... okay, so the Numidians... oh, wow, the Numidians took all of North Africa. Whoa! The Carthaginians got smacked. They're gone. However, that's a bit uncomfortable, right? Because if that's the case, that means the Julii made their way all the way to North Africa, didn't they? Like, that's the implication, right? Which means I really need to get rid of the Julii before I can even consider moving east. That's a shame. That's a real shame. Alright. If that's the case, seeing as that's the case, I'm gonna move back to Athens. Gonna repair my ships. Oh wow. Okay, I guess I'll just retrain everybody. And I'm gonna make a diplomat. I'm going to use the diplomat. I'm going to ferry him over to Rhodes, talk to the Greeks, and secure an alliance. That's what I'm going to do. I'm happy for the Greeks to take over Sicily. I don't necessarily need Sicily. As long as they don't betray me, and to be fair to the Greeks, ever since we signed our peace treaty, they haven't bothered me ever since then. Unlike the Romans, who continually broke their treaties and kept attacking me, or the Thracians, who did the same. Once I kicked the Greeks out of Greece and I signed the ceasefire treaty with them, they have not laid a finger on me or my territories. So they hold to Greek honor, which is more than what I can say about some other factions like the Romans, who are extremely dishonorable. Well, actually, now that the Macedonian cavalry are here, I can retrain them. Oh. Oh, that's not enough to break this. That is not enough to break this. Oh, wow. This Roman fleet's strong. I'm gonna have to bring these guys back. And lump these guys in. Ooh, 15. Oh, that's a bit... Alright. Let's retrain. And build a couple more. Okay. I'm still in a pretty comfortable shape at the moment. Like, right now, it's just a matter of maintaining the empire that I have. They're fine. Whoa, the Armenians have really cut through. Holy shit. Alright. Well, you can't do anything. Let's end the turn. I really want to see what the Julii has now. I want map information just to see what they do, but they don't want to... I'm pretty sure they wouldn't trade map information with me, would they? We're still at war. Faction leader died. No. The ferryman has taken a new passenger to the afterlife while this man's relatives mourn. That's super unfortunate. Because this guy was strong. That said, he was also pretty old. So, I mean, shit happens, right? It's unfortunate, and you don't love to see it. You hate to see it. But, I mean, it is what it is. Yeah. So who's the new faction leader? Oh! Oh! The Dacians have turned their backs on me. We're no longer allies. But now the Julii are at war with the Greeks. I think it's time. I think it's time. We need to coexist with the Greeks. We need to go back and say, look, we're friends now. We share one culture, and we should continue fighting as an alliance. It's time. Alright. Where's my diplomat? There you go. What? Oh, get the fuck out of my way, Skippy Eye. How do they sink a ship and I don't? How do they sink a ship and I don't when it's 10 ships against 1? I hate the AI in this game. I legitimately hate it. It's so frustrating. So frustrating. How do they sink a ship when they're half a beaten up ship when I have 10, like, yeah, when I have 10 full health ships? How the fuck does that work? Because I don't fucking know. Alright, I'm gonna try. I have 25 ships compared to their 15. And my ships are all upgraded. So I'm gonna try and boot them off. But you just watch. You just watch me lose to this fleet. Just watch. You don't believe me? Just watch. Alright. We got a clear victory. Okay, at least we got something. At least we got something. Ooh, they only have... Okay. No, that was good. That was really, really good. I'm happy with that. That went wonderfully. Okay, no complaints. For once, it worked as you would expect it to. I lost a lot of units there, but they lost way more. Naval AI is so dumb. Big agree. Big agree. Okay. So now these guys are ready to go. I just need to pair them with something. Yeah, I just need to pair them with something. Ideally, I'd pair them with like archers or some shit. Because it's a... Yeah, it's a... Maybe more infantry. Maybe more infantry. 14. And then like 4 archers and 2 more infantry or something. Who's my new faction leader, by the way? This guy's actually already pretty old. Wait, this guy was like... This guy's a Chad. Where is he? I can't zoom in on him. Oh, no. Okay, so yeah. This guy's a Chad. He's already here. He's one of my frontier generals. Good guy. Good guy. Alright. These are all Egyptian cities, I think. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna save... I don't care if he's idle for 6 turns. Okay, so it seems like the Dacians are gonna come for me soon. The Scythians might also come for me. So actually, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this huge ass army. Yeah, I'm gonna take this huge ass army. Can I get some Cretan archers? No. And I'm gonna bring them north. I'm gonna bring them north and take down the Dacians. Because they allied with the Romans. And we can't have that. They're right at my doorstep. I can't allow them. I can't allow them to disrespect me like that. So we're taking this force and we're moving north. And I don't know if this will work out, but hopefully the Greeks will be receptive. Give Thermon or give 30. Let's give 30. Then Alliance. Alright, here we go. The full package. I will give you 30 denarii compensation for an alliance and to settle all past grievances. What will the Greeks think of this?
Let us put this behind us.
Yes, we can let bygones be bygones for the right price. There we go. We got our alliance with the Greeks. Fantastic. Fantastic. I think I actually broke my alliance with Pontus. But like if we take a look at Pontus versus Armenia, Pontus isn't really in the position to attack me, so that's fine. I would rather ally with the Greeks at the moment. So I'm happy. Because now we are it looks like they were actually able to hold them off, which kind of sucks. But it looks like we are now in alliance with the Greeks, which is really what I wanted. I know that the Greeks aren't very powerful, but that doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter. Because I still just want to get rid of the Romans. You know? Okay, nearly at a point where... So we're sending an army north. That's fine. Man. Hold on, let's see. Let's see what kind of... I can't recruit any mercenaries, that sucks. Out of curiosity... Ooh, we don't have a lot. We would still have a decent amount though, actually. $85. 95. Okay, 95 is okay. Now, the reason I'm like wondering about all of this is because what we can do is find a couple, like, scrounge together some units and then send them with the general and then use that to take over Arretium. So we got that. Like, yes, Arretium looks very weak right now, but I'm actually not too concerned because what we're doing... Like, this stack is pretty strong. And then we can actually already use it to go for Arretium. 1, 2, 3. We'll give him one more unit and one more unit of that. There we go. There we go, Arretium. They are mine. And then now, by doing that, we can actually start to scrounge together a little bit of army. 87, that's not ideal. Maybe put one back. 92, good enough. We can start to get, scrounge a bit more army together. The problem is that... that's not too bad, actually. Sorry, I'm like all over the place. So the problem is, you know, losing public order. That's what I'm looking for. Sorry, I'm a bit frazzled. Samnites, they're not really that good. Once we get there, we can shuffle a little bit of cavalry. So it looks like, if we take a look at here, it actually...
Ready to sail! Yes, sir! Ready!
Surely we don't lose this. Surely we don't lose this. We're a much stronger fleet. Surely we don't lose this. Okay. Better than nothing. I'll take it. I'll take it. That's okay. Ooh, Athens. Pretty settled. Okay. And then Thessalonica can build 2 more of those. Larissa can build some Macedonian cavalry. Hopefully I can get some archers in a... Oh, there we go. I was going to say, hopefully I can get some archers going on. There we go, we got archers. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, so that's 12. Plus 4, 16. And then we can get like, I don't know. We can get like a few more pikeman units. Oh man, diplomatic information. Ooh. Okay. There we go. Okay. Cool. So now I have means to attack Arretium. I will soon have another stack ready to smash Mediolanum. And that will just give me Italy, right? Like Genoa's here, but this more or less just gives me Italy. And then I'm going to push forward north into Dacia. And I have another stack coming up. And once all of that's taken care of, then I'll move east. I could actually just smack the Scythians right here. I know these guys are coming after me. I know they want to attack me. That said, I'm building a lot of like levy units so that I can go ahead and leave soon. Yeah, archery range, okay. But for the time being, let's finish the turn. Okay, are the Julia gonna come after me? No. You know, I'm actually really happy. Are your pikemen still levy or proper? So it depends on the stack. I'm using levy pikemen as garrison because they don't cost as much to maintain. But for the armies that I'm sending out to conquer territory, I'm making them all proper. Okay, the Egyptians have like complete control there, except for this city. Well, we'll see the truth of that though. I don't give a shit about those guys. Oh, okay, okay. So, Dacians and Germans. Britain and German are at war with each other. German and Dacia are at war with each other. It's also confusing. 138, interesting. Wait, what? Huh? Wait, did it just spawn like a fucking enemy stack right there? What the heck? You filthy Romans. You dare. You dare. That's fucking right, you get out of here. But it's not enough. You must die. Oh, what? They don't have the movement points. All right, fine. I'll get my city garrison to do it. I'll finish you off. We haven't had a battle in a while. Let's smack them. Oh my god, look at those camel riders. Very disorienting if you face against them. Like the horses, they don't like them.
This may be a good day to die.
Alright, sorry. I'm just gonna go through this. Okay, so I don't have much of an infantry force here. But I do have a very strong cavalry force. So that's essentially going to be how I'm going to win this. Right? Oh, fantastic. My allies are coming from the correct direction. So this is really good, actually. Are they really coming to meet me? Wow. I'm going to move my cavalry back a bit. Just so that they get in range of the archers. Let's move them a little bit forward. I actually don't really see how they could beat me. The cavalry charge is just too heavy. Let's split these guys off. I think having 2 flanks is ideal. And then let's actually bait them into charging. Close, but no cigar. That's fine. I'm actually going to move a lot of my cavalry there. And these guys just move here. And you guys just move there. Because, like, they're all coming in from a favorable angle. So they're just going to come in like that, right? So this is fine. There's nothing my enemies can do here. Because if they move forward, then they'll get in range of my archers. So that's fine. They might actually decide to retreat, in which case I can just run them down. Yeah, nice. They've already started the volleys, which is good. There we go. Very good. There we go. Very, very good. This is going to be tough for them to deal with. And just the fact that I have more archers coming in as well. All you need to do is just move them back a bit. It'll force them to reconsider. The archers will smack them a bit. Wow. They're going for it. It's not going to go well for them. There you go. Not going to go well for them at all. Ooh. Scary. Oh, these are Velites. They're fucked. They're not getting anywhere. Yeah, they're already routing. If anything, my archer's arrows here are more of a threat to my pikemen. Yeah, they're not going anywhere. Alright, let's put these guys in there. So we can just go like that, actually. Still a decent amount of them. I'm gonna lay these guys as bait again. Because once these guys get into range, they'll just get smacked by the archers. There we go. I don't know if this will inflict a lot of casualties, but they're not gonna like it. Oh, that's a Cretan unit. I was wondering, like, why do they have so much range? Cretan archers are honestly sick. Honestly, just inch a little more forward. That's all it takes. You just keep inching forward. There's not a whole lot they can do. They're not withdrawing, it seems like. That town watch is fucking dead. If these guys get to shoot a couple of volleys. Like this middle one here, they're fucking dead. Yo, you can just range them down? Yes, exactly. Exactly. Oh, that's a good volley. The thing is, I've got plenty of ammo, so I can just keep going, honestly. Damn, that unit's getting smacked. Now, here's the thing, right? If they actually run far enough, I just shatter them with that unit. I bring these guys over here. Easily. There we go, yeah. Because it sends them into disarray. They don't know how to handle it. But then it means that they actually run through the middle here and then cop a fucking pasting. What's this unit doing? I hope these guys aren't trying to escape. Oh, that's a bad choice. Guess it's going to be like that. Let's see how this pans out. The thing is, I surround them pretty quickly. Yeah, they're all dead. These guys get smacked.
The gods have filled the enemy
There we go.
fear. Now he flees the field like a coward.
That's...
Let gods be praised. The enemy general is killed. Fear makes a home in our enemy's hearts.
Alright, now time to run them down. I'll stop with the firing, because it's no longer necessary. Oh, I don't think I can catch them, but it's fine. Okay, that was pretty good. These guys are going to get mopped up as well. Okay, I'm okay with that. Like, these guys are going to get away, but I don't think they are able to get the unit. Right? I only lose a handful of units, so essentially I can just keep going with my forces. I didn't lose enough that it would, you know, jeopardize my capacity to keep going. Alright, cool. There we go. So he's dead now, which is nice. I'm going to send a couple of cavalry units there. And the reason is because I'm going to send these cavalry units over there. Still have... Oh, we got 163. We got a lot of public order, actually.
Sir! Yes, Stratigos!
Yeah, 143. That's fine. That's fine. The reason that's fine is because now this attack of 16 is actually enough to maintain momentum and keep moving. So I'm happy for that. Ooh. This is losing public order pretty quickly. What's the dealio here? Squalor, distance of capital, general unrest. There's already a low tax rate, so I'm not sure what else I can do. I might just grab an assassin, leave him inside there.
Ready! Ships ready!
Yeah, you better run.
Ready to sail!
Alright, let's get walls. Dockyard, barracks, and public baths. Okay, very nice. You can retrain. I think, yeah, I'm actually just gonna fill myself with mercenaries there. I think that's fine. Because it enables us to get to, like... Enables us to attack, you know? Enemy army routes, that's fine. Oh, Carthage. Whoa! What's Carthage doing up here? Okay, I want to talk to these guys. Yeah, they've got no allies, so they're fucked. They're bankrupt also, so Carthage is fucked. But I don't mind trade rights, and I want to know what's going on with them, like map information-wise.
Generous proposal.
Okay. Whoa, Carthaginians only have Palma. This is their only settlement. What happened? What happened? Oh, no, no, no. Carthage keks. We got too cocky. Alright. Oh, the Julii. What do they want now?
End the bloodshed.
Enter Carthage. More like exit Carthage. Alright. Give me... Isn't Mediolanum already under siege? No. No, give me Mediolanum. No, actually, I don't want to. I don't want peace with the Romans. They've caused me far too much trouble. Right, in this world of total war, I can only trust other Greeks. See, like, look. Look at this nonsense. Holy shit. So, Julii are now allies with Scythia. They're also allies with Dacia. So it's like, it seems like the Romans are trying to surround me with enemies. The problem, right, the problem on their end is that all their enemies are fucking weak. So I'm gonna take Arretium. There's nothing these guys can do about it. And I'm gonna go north, and I'm gonna take Mediolanum. And there's nothing they can do about it. I'm also gonna destroy this fleet. Well, I'll mostly destroy it. Jesus. How does the fleet not get destroyed after all of that? Explain that to me. Explain how that fleet is not destroyed yet. What? Ah! Oh, jeez.
Ready! Yes, sir!
Explain this, AI. How's that happened? Oh, God. Alright, anyway. I should probably go to the Dacians and then give them, like, an ultimatum. You know? Cease your alliance with Rome or face the consequences. I think that's fair. League of Average Gaming is rating with a party of 2. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate the raid. Hope you're going well. Hope you and your viewers are enjoying the show. So my name is Helix. I am a VTuber or PNG tuber at the moment because I don't have a live 2D at the moment. And what that means is essentially, I just stream with an anime avatar at this time. But yeah, welcome to the stream. I'm just playing a little bit of Total War. Carthage relies on fleets and maybe they just got screwed over by the random ass AI. I think that's definitely possible. So the one thing that I did notice with Carthage is that the Numidians pretty much just took over their territory. And yeah, they probably got hemmed out because they have to go island hopping, right? Because they start with Lilybaeum, they start with Corrales, and then they start with Palma and all of that. And I think there's Carthago Nova, so they start with that too. So yeah, I think that they were just unfortunate with regards to, you know, all of the enemies there. We were just playing some Rome Remastered as well. Oh, that's good to hear. That's good to hear. All right, I think so. Yeah, this current campaign. Ooh, thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow, Rochambeau. I appreciate that. I appreciate that a lot. Thank you. I hope you're enjoying the stream. So at the moment, we are currently playing as the Macedonians, and we are just going on the warpath. We're going west, conquering Italy. So we conquered Rome during this stream. Unfortunately, the Julii faction is still around. And what they seem to be doing is they want to surround me with enemies. They're entering into alliances with my neighbors. So the Dacians, who used to be my allies, are now allies with the Julii, and the Scythians are now allies with the Julii. So essentially what I'm doing is I am fighting a three-pronged war, but I think I'll be fine. So yeah. So let's end the turn here. Let's continue. All right. So, how was your stream going, League? Were you playing a campaign or were you just playing battles? And if so, like, tell me how your campaign went. You know, what faction are you playing? What goals have you got in the campaign at the moment? What factions are giving you trouble? And all of that good stuff. So, faction announcements or whatever. The Seleucids and the Pontics, broken alliances. The Seleucids are now Scythians are allies. Okay, Pontus only... Yeah, I was going to say Pontus only has Nicomedia, and they are about to get blown out of the water by the Armenians. Interesting reversal from our game. We are the Julii, and Macedon was just a client state of Thrace. Ah, interesting. Interesting. We wiped Carthage off the map. Awesome. Awesome, good to hear. So, oh, that's pretty cool, though. Getting that, reviving that Pax Romana. Very nice, very nice. All right, city expands. So Apollonia. I think we can just go ahead and oops, create the governor and maybe just the academy. Yeah, Pontus doesn't look like it's lasting too much longer. So the Seleucids knew where they are. So the Seleucids knew where the, you know, the lay of the land. Unfortunately for them, I think the Seleucids are kind of screwed too, because I'm pretty sure they only have Hatra. So they're not doing too hot either. Carthage bros, we are getting BTFO'd every timeline. What the fuck? You got too cocky. You got too cocky, Carthage keks. Okay. So I don't want to move into Dacia yet. Simply because we actually haven't declared war on them. Yeah. But once that happens, I am just happy to take, to go into the north. I have the stack here to check the Scythians. And so this stack here at Armenia, I'm wondering if I should go after Mediolanum or if I should actually go for Segesta. I think cutting the Dacians off might actually be pretty worthwhile. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move around Pavatium and take that instead. How close are we to completing all the units? So we're like one turn away from getting the next stack ready. These two Julii ships here, like surely this is like 19 fleet and 2 unit fleet. Surely they don't survive. There we go. Finally. What a thorn in my side they have been. So we can go to Sparta, and they can go camp in Athens, and we can just retrain here. Oops. Come on. Is my game crashing? No, okay. Whew. My game froze. And so I was really concerned. Really concerned. Thankfully it didn't freeze. Thankfully it didn't freeze. Okay, cool. So. Thank you, League. Thank you for the follow, League. I appreciate it. Thanks for following. Thanks for following. Hope you're enjoying your time watching. We can... How many turns has this got left? This has got 5 turns left. I'm happy to wait them out. Because as JP can attest, every time I do a siege, like, I just lose a million units. The AI is bad. I'm even worse. So it's not fun. No, I think now that I have access to Rome with onagers, I may be able to do, or onagers, I may be able to do more damage. Like, I may be able to do better in land sieges, but I've really struggled with them historically. Best of luck. I've got to grab some breakfast. No worries. No worries, League. Thank you so much for coming by. Thank you for the raid, and thank you for the follow. Take care with breakfast. Hope you enjoyed the stream, and I hope to see you around another time when I decide to stream. Enjoy your breakfast and have a wonderful day. Thank you for coming. Appreciate it. So we are really close now to completing the next stack. And I think this is another stack to send north, because I essentially want to blitz the Dacians. If I attack them, I want to take like 2 or 3 of their cities. Oh my god, there's a huge stack outside of Mediolanum. Ooh. Okay. I want a field battle. You just had not enough siege units? Exactly. And I'm hoping to have more siege units next time. But no, this is really good. I want a field battle with this Julii stack. I want it. I'm tired. I'm tired of fighting them in sieges and just waiting them out. I want to fight in the field, army to army, stack to stack. I want the big confrontation. We're also going to make some more units here. Just a couple more. Oh, I don't know. We have enough, realistically. So we can take them with us. Tuk. Yeah, Campus Geta is more than fine. Like that, yeah, that's enough units. And then what we can do is we can actually just give them some mercenaries and thing. And then we can give a couple of... There we go. So that army should be able to withstand most Scythian sieges. And then so now what we have is like another really strong stack to take to the border. And just storm through the Dacians. Yeah, I don't see a problem. All right, let's end the turn here. Let's see what the Julii intend to do. Oh, Pontus. There's life yet. Oh, what do the Dacians want? Let's see what they're after here.
Dear friend.
Wait. They say that they want an alliance, and they'll give us... No, they want 1,000 gold for an alliance. But since I'm enemies with the Julii, if I do that, then essentially what happens is that they break their alliance with the Julii, and while I don't mind that in theory, I think that's I think that is not a good place to be, right? Because I don't want the Dacians and myself to keep bouncing around like alliances, because the next turn then they're just going to extort money out of Rome and then get an alliance that way. So I'm happy just to exchange map information so I know how big their territory is so that I can conquer it as quickly as possible. Because we had an alliance for the longest time, and I'm happy to be friends. I'm happy to leave their territory alone. But when you break your alliance with me to ally with my greatest enemy at this time, that only sends one message, right? That only sends one message. And I'm sorry, but we live in we live in a classic society, right? So if you mess with the heirs of Alexander, then you get what you deserve. So what we're going to do is we're building another stack. And we are not showing mercy. Because mercy is not for men who have disrespected the legacy of Alexander the Great. So we've got 10 units here. And we're going to increase that to 13. So essentially what we can do is we can just create... maybe like one more of these. Actually, no. 13. Yeah, 18. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, cool. So I'm going to blitz these guys. I'm going to take this city. So these guys are going to take this city. These guys are going to take that city. Oh, I don't know. No, they can do both. That's a city, so I'll send the general for this one. This guy can take that city. Yeah, they were just running back and forth and want money for alliances. Exactly. And we can't have that. We can't have that. You have to have... Look, we have to have some level of respect between the factions. And if you disrespect me, you disrespect, you know, the legacy of Alexander. And I'm sorry, but we simply can't tolerate that. What would my ancestors say if I allowed myself to get disrespected, right? What would Alexander say? Right, what would Alexander do? What would Alexander do? He would go out there and conquer the known world. So that's what we're gonna do. How the fuck did the Romans get this town? Holy cow. The Julii are busy, busy boys. Alright. Alright. Well, we're nearly there. We're nearly there. Oh, but you know what? Yeah. We're going after this army. Because it's still weak. It's weak. These Romans have been beaten down like dogs. But we are going to show them what it truly means to be an animal now. Alright, let's smack them. We can beat them. We can surely beat them. If we can take out this stack, that puts Mediolanum under a lot of pressure. So I'm very, very happy with that. Alright. Ooh, nice open field.
This is a fine day for battle. Every day is a fine day for battle when your heart is brave.
Well, my heart is very brave.
Now, take up the sword. Look to your arms and armor. Now comes the hour when we test Greek courage.
Fantastic. Fantastic. We can do this. We can 1,000,000% do this. I am sure that Greek courage can easily win the day. And these Roman dogs will not be able to stop the storm that is approaching them. Alright, let's go. Oh, they have reinforcements, you say, but it's behind my lines? You know what that means. I'm just gonna send my cavalry down to head them off. I have numbers, so I can just send them off and they'll be... Yeah! Yeah, what are you guys gonna do, eh? What are you guys gonna do? And then what we can do is we can... It's gonna be... Oh, yeah, okay. They're pretty wide. We can head them off a little bit. They're running. They better run. They better run. I think... Yeah, it looks like they just cut... Oh, yeah. I was going to say, it looks like they're just kiting me, but no, they're not. Just one unit reinforcing? Correct, correct. So what happened was that it was just an enemy general unit, because I think they were going to develop him under a different stack, or they were just moving him around. The AI is just being silly, right? And so what happened was exactly that. What happened was exactly that.
God be praised! The enemy general is killed! Fear makes a home in our enemies' hearts. The gods be praised! The enemy's hearts are full of fear, and now they flee.
Easy. Alright, 6. So they may have men left. Alright, now the Hastati know that they've made a mistake. Very nice. Catching them on the blind side. Okay, this is going to be actually kind of annoying. Like, I have a really strong force. The issue... Yeah, the issue is essentially this, right? The issue is that they have a wider line than I do. So I actually need to contract and put myself into a stronger defensive position. And it might not look like I'm putting myself in a stronger defensive position by leaving my archers exposed, but they're actually protected by the cavalry. It's like the Hastati have lost a decent amount. So if we take a look at this, like, this is already quite strong. And then now I actually just bring my cavalry back, because they've gone ahead and hunted down the enemy. Oh, the coalescing. That's not good for these guys. That's really not good for these guys. There we go. Okay, that's fine. Oh, for a moment. Okay, so this might be tougher than I thought, because I was under the impression that these were all town watchman units, but they're actually Hastati. And that makes a difference because they have the javelins and they have stronger armor. So the javelins actually make a huge difference, because if my lines, like, if they mass javelin my units, they can soften up my stack quite a lot. So for me to win this battle comfortably, I actually will need to, like, really utilize my cavalry charge as well. So it's going to be necessary for me to ensure that I can use my cavalry and, like, use momentum, right? Use momentum, essentially, is what I'm trying to say. That's fine. Now that's fine. I mean, like, it's not doing a lot of damage, but it is picking them off. It is actually picking them off, which is pretty significant. Reason being... The thing is, I still have to attack them, so this makes it difficult for me because these units aren't amazing. Okay, I'm going to do what's known as a pro gamer move. And I am actually going to mimic. I'm going to mimic actual Alexander era phalanx tactics. So I've been talking on and off about the hammer and anvil maneuver. And what that means is pinning down enemy infantry, and then sweeping through with cavalry. Oh my god, they've actually got more men than I thought. But what was historically accurate with how the hammer worked is that the phalanx formation would be thicker or stronger on one side in order to have like a core. And then so what would happen is that the lighter side, the enemies would sort of rush there, and then they would start to fold to the side and create an open pathway for the cavalry just to charge through and cause mass havoc. So essentially what happens is that I stay strong on one side, I stay lighter on the other side, and then I use cavalry to bridge the gap, which I think I can do here. Like, these guys, these units are full, but like that unit is really banged up. So I think that it's possible that we can do something like that. So what we're going to do is this, right? Gonna go there, gonna go there, gonna go there. And then I'm actually going to send my archers to soften up this. Then we're going to engage this side and draw all the enemies into here. And then we're going to take the cavalry and we're just going to smash this side. Alright, let's see if this works, because like, I'm not a general of classic antiquity. I'm an AI designed to write generic news articles. So my capacity to do this isn't necessarily world class, but I've always wanted to try a proper phalanx, you know, fight formation the way that Alexander would do it. So this is my chance now. And I'm gonna have a lot of fun attempting this. So are these guys gonna... Yeah, okay. If they're moving and not actually intending to attack me, that's fine. That actually is really good for me. Alright. Ooh! Ooh! Are they making a move? No, they're retreating again. That's fine. There we go. I don't want to attack these guys. I don't want to attack these guys, and the reason I don't want to attack them is because when I want to charge, I want to cause as much damage as possible. And that won't be possible if these guys... that won't be possible if these guys are already wiped out. Because I want to charge them and instantly rout them, which will mess with the morale of the others. Oh, they're making their way to me. Okay. This is happening a bit quicker than I would like, to be honest. Alright. Alright, let's do this. Let's do this. Alright. It's time. Unless they're chickening out. Unless they're chickening out. Which I hope they don't, honestly. I don't mind taking big losses, because this is like how the Macedonians fought, and I want to see if I can emulate the way they fight. Right? So to me, this is really, really cool. And really, really fun. Because normally, I wouldn't take the initiative like this, simply because it's not great for Macedonia, like, for the phalanx units to do this, but I really, really want to do this. Yeah, now they're getting fucking smacked. But this is cool. This is cool. These guys are going to get pretty hurt. That's fine, though. Okay, no. Not yet, not yet. Alright, they're routing. These guys mop up. Oh, they all withdrawing? Pathetic! They're running before the engagement could really get started. I'm so disappointed. I'm so disappointed. What are you doing, Romans? Where's your motivation? Fight me! They're running, what cowards! They could actually make a comeback here, to be honest. But the fact is that a lot of their units are just routing, which does help me here. Because like the withdrawing units could stop withdrawing and actually attack me. So that could really, you know, yeah. They got it right there. See? They stop withdrawing. Because they actually can do that. And it would cause issues. So I would just need to crowd them. And then I'll be fine. Yeah, there you go. Again, they want to preserve units since they are the defenders. You're 100% correct, JP. You are 1,000,000% correct. It's just that from a personal perspective, I wanted to see them fight on the field. I wanted to see them fight on the field. Yeah, look at all that. They're preserving a lot of this army. Hopefully I can just... hopefully I can run down a lot of them, to be honest. 4, 5. Yeah, they're a non-factor. I don't think I'm going to catch a lot of these guys, but I should be able to get enough. I should be able to get enough that I'm taking like, you know, like 3 or 4 or 5 units with me. Oh, here we go. Now they're routing, that's okay.
The enemy general flees. Press forward so that the spirit of his army is a broken tool.
Alright, pretty close here. So, I get to take out a decent amount of the units, but not as much as I would like. No, we continue. We try and take as much as possible. Okay, they get away. These guys don't, though. Okay, so I don't get a huge amount of extra kills. But I get enough that they lose maybe like 5 or 6 units in the route. Which I guess is good enough, you know? It's good enough. Bunch of cowards, though. Pathetic.
Gods be praised. This victory surely they were like us.
Alright, good win. Good win. They were only able to take out like 100 men. Actually, they've lost the majority of their force. I'll take it. They've lost 3/4 of their army. I'll take it. Okay, very nice, very nice. Alright, good job. They're not really worth. Ooh, Principes. Ooh, okay. Triari. So I'm going to siege these guys. I'm hoping they come after me. I'm hoping they come after me. I'll be pretty disappointed if they don't try and break the siege. Alright. I'm in pretty good shape overall, though. I'm in pretty good shape overall. So, I think I'm okay to end the turn here. I don't care about all of that. Ooh, Britannia. They're up to something. Scythians too. Interesting. Rebel merchants. Independent merchants. How dare they? Okay, so... oh my goodness. Pontus and Scythia. I didn't even know they were at war. They've got a ceasefire. Britain and Dacia are allies. The Seleucids and the Armenians have broken their alliance, and the Seleucids are at war with the Egyptians. Okay, what's the current situation of the Egyptians map-wise? Why would they be having trouble?
Regretfully, we must decline.
Ah, okay, whatever. Ooh, Thessalonica grows. This has to be like the final level of the city. Right? Okay, very cool. Very, very cool. Hey, can you see chat on my end? I don't hear an image is stuck. I saw that just fine. I can see it just fine. I don't know if my stream is working okay though, so that makes me a little nervous. I'm hoping the stream is okay. Hopefully you can just reload and, you know, not have any issues. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Yeah, it's a pretty strong stack. There we go. $15, $16. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I can see your chat just fine, JP. Okay, what we're gonna do, we're gonna get one of my generals and send him all the way there. Right. I'm gonna save. Which I don't care about that. Don't care about that. I do care about this though.
Be quick. Our patience is limited.
Yes, I know it is.
Regretfully,
That's
we
fine.
must decline.
I wasn't expecting them to accept my offer. It was on your end? Oh, okay. Okay. As long as it's fine for you now, that's the main thing. As long as it's fine for you now, that's the main thing. Alright. think I'm okay to just pass this turn. Oh, are the Romans coming for me? Now, it's time. It's time. This is actually really troublesome because they've got 2 reinforcements that are filled with high-level units. I could actually... No, I can't cheap them out. I was going to say fight a night battle and cheap them out of it, but no, okay. This is a big one. This is actually a big one. I think that even if I lose here, I can just come back in a few turns, but I don't want to lose the battle, especially because this is a vital one. I have pretty high-level units here, so I definitely don't want to lose this one. Because these guys are veterans.
The enemy have brought up more reinforcements in a futile attempt to save themselves.
Oh my god, look how thick these city walls are. This place is bigger than Rome. This place is bigger than Rome. Like legit. Rome was a hovel compared to this city. Okay, so I'm gonna put that down because they have to come to me. So there's no need for me to get in range of their towers. It's actually better for me just to stay outside the city and then find an easily defensible position, you know? So there's actually no... that's pretty close, but there's actually no need for me to step out and risk myself like that, right? Oops. Love this music. Okay, where are the Romans coming from, though? Major city, indeed. Huh? Did the men just not listen to my orders? Actually, no. No, because then it becomes too difficult for my archers to hit through them. Yeah, this is fine. Okay. So the enemy's coming from here. That's fine. Oh, this is tricky. What if I do this? Hold on. Yeah, if I do something like that, I actually make it very difficult for them to come in and attack me. And the reason I make it difficult is because I use the siege towers as like a cover. So if they try and attack this flank, they lose formation and they get projectiles blocked. I mean, it works both ways, but if I put my archers on this side of the formation, then I don't get affected that much. See, look, these guys come out and they gotta deal with that shit. But actually... Okay. Yeah, and it is a major city. Whoa! Oh my god, okay. Here we go. This is it. This is it. This is the real might of the Roman Legion. This is... Now... This is... They're not playing around anymore. This is Rome. Really at the peak of their powers. But see, the way that they're doing it's going to be a bit weird. Like, I can't go too close because I'm going to get fucking smashed by the towers. However, I can kind of maneuver the cavalry around. So now that they're close enough, we can actually maybe get a few kills. Thing is, these guys are Principe, so it's not going to be easy. Okay. Okay. Let's rethink. Let's rethink. It doesn't need to be... Yeah, it can be like that. That's still thick enough. Okay, that's not too bad. Okay, these guys are coming straight for me. That's fine. I think they want to go for my archers, but I have to stay out of range for them. And then they actually... Yeah. Nice, 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 nice! Okay, that's fine. This is fine. Simply because... Okay, we can do this. We can do this. They cannot breach your strong line. Oh, shit. Oh, shit, they had cavalry. Oh my god, no, they already breached it. No, this is good, though. This is good. I didn't even notice they had cavalry. I didn't even notice, but this is good. Because they're actually trapped now. So I gave up 1 unit of archers, but then they lose their general. So this is fine. I'm actually really okay with that outcome.
The Roman leader flees. A soaring eagle turns into
There you go.
a fucking hen. Roman leader has been slain. All his
Us.
troops waver as their courage wanes.
A soaring eagle turns into a clucking hen. Wow. Wow, what a pathetic chicken. Oh, the Triari are exhausted. Yeah, because they just non-stop like sprinted to my position. No, wait, 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 no, 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 no. I can get a quick attack there. And just insta-route them while my phalanxes get into space. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Perfect. Now you move them out. Yes, they didn't kill all of them, but I don't need to kill all of them. And then you act to reinforce the entire line. Perfect. Perfect. They are not breaching this formation. Not anytime soon. Tense spot? Yeah. No, it was fine. It's fine. Perfect.
The gods have filled the enemy general with fear. Now he flees the field.
Perfect.
The gods be praised! The enemy's hearts are full of fear, and now they flee. The enemy
Yes.
general is running away. This is no way for a leader to behave, but in battle, it is
Oh,
beyond
sorry.
belief.
Didn't mean to knock that.
Be praised! The enemy general is killed. Fear makes a home in our enemy's hearts.
Okay, don't push too far. Don't push too far.
The enemy show their true virtue. They are not soldiers, only frightened rabbits running from our men.
Yep. Okay, I just need to wait for them. I just need to wait for them. They'll all run into the town and then eventually come back. Very nice. They're unable to breach the line. Now, the annoying thing is that I could create such a slaughter, but these towers would have incredible defenses. So I don't want to mess with that, you know? So I gotta wait for them to like run all the way to the city and then for them to come back. But because I know what's going on, I will be able to form up a lot better. So what I'm actually gonna do, because they'll come back, just form up there nicely. And then I can put my archers in the middle. And then I can put my cavalry like on the side and then he just sweeps through the middle. Because like it's not over yet, but it's almost over. Oh wow, okay. I'll take the draw.
When the dead are buried, who will remember a battle that ended in a draw?
I'll take the draw because it means that they keep the city, but look at how much men they've got left. They were completely destroyed in the battle, and I don't want to continue the siege to try and take it over because all of the gains that I would have made, I would have just lost because I have to take on the walls and, you know, all of the defenses. So I don't think that was worth it. Oh, the Armenians, yep. Goodbye, Pontus. Ooh, faction destroyed the Seleucid Empire. Hellenic courage has played part. I didn't do anything to these guys. Rip Seleucids. Alright, so it looks like Hatra finally fell. But then that makes me wonder. Is Pontus still around? Does Pontus still have a territory? That's the only way that works, right? Actually, just give him the army now. Yep. There we go. I just wanted to retrain everything. Alright. Alright, I'm happy to keep my siege going. And like they've tried to dislodge me, but they can't. And it'll be the same with the Retium. So let's save. I'm okay with all that. Oh, okay. I was like, is this serious? What's happening? But no, I'm actually getting involved in the Greek fight. So let's take him down. What? What? Okay, explain to me how this works. Explain to me how 10 units loses to 1 unit. I don't understand how that works. How does an entire fleet lose to 1 ship? Ah, this is like a mega... Oh, it's got gold. Okay. Yeah, I can kind of understand now. I can kind of understand now. Because it has an insane level of shit. But that's horseshit. That's legitimately horseshit. I gotta retrain my whole fucking fleet now. I'm just gonna try and... Like, this is a full stack, right? 19 out of 20. If I can't beat it with that stack, I'm never beating this. And this is just a fucking trireme? Yeah. Like, surely. Okay. Okay. That's fine. How's that a defeat when no ships got sunk? Oh, my ships got routed. That's what happened. Alright, I don't mind that. That was okay in the end. That was okay in the end. Gold chevron, so gold experience, which means that their stats were super boosted. Campus Gitai is ready to build the next tier of building. Ceasefire in effect? Oh, Parthia and Armenia. Okay. I'm okay. Whoa! Faction leader. This guy's an absolute god when it comes to command. Okay, I'm almost ready. Okay, they're all retrained, so. Yeah, I don't want to go normal. We'll lose money. Okay. I'm nearly ready to just... I'm nearly ready to, like, nuke these guys. And I am gonna do it. I'm gonna give them... I don't have anybody to give an ultimatum. I'm just gonna declare war on them. These guys sided against me to suck up to the Romans. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But you get what you deserve. Inactive settlement? Oh, okay. If the settlement's inactive... Oh, shit. Inactive settlements. Okay. Yeah, that should be fine. Total BS? Yeah, I think so. Ooh, the Romans are coming for me here. Okay. What are they going to do with the Retium? They don't have what it takes. You don't have what it takes, Rome. Alright. Getting close now. I think after this battle, regardless of whether we can conquer the province or if it's just a draw.
The enemy have brought up more reinforcements in a futile attempt to save themselves.
Yeah, once we finish up here, oh, we could probably conquer this. We could probably conquer this. I'm going for it. Actually, no. No, because the draw would still count as a draw, so there's no point. Unfortunate. I like how my faction leader, right? So this is essentially the royal army. My faction leader. This guy has like the most oh shit, the enemy's coming from behind me. Okay. This is okay. We need to scramble. There's only 2 units. I was gonna say we need to scramble and fast, but probably fine. But I like how this is my faction leader. So this is supposed to be the best. You know, the best of the best. This is the royal army. And it's actually half mercenary. It's actually half mercenaries. And then like levy units and unupgraded normal units. Because my faction leader, my king, my emperor, is an absolute Chad. He doesn't give a shit about having the best units. He doesn't care if his men do not have, you know, the best equipment. He only cares. Oh shit. He only cares. He only cares that they're there, right? They don't have to be the best. They don't have to be the strongest. They just have to be there. And through his sheer force of will, he will handle the rest. I kind of just want to like... Yeah, nah. No, that's too risky with this kind of force. Nah, that's fine. Oh, where's the exit? Oh, okay. That's why. Yeah, this is fine. Yeah, this is fine. These brinker plays won't get too far. These guys, on the other hand, are actually kind of impressive. Yeah, these guys are losing too many units to be a threat. They'll eventually flee. Okay. These brinker plays are kind of concerning. Oh, thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow, Bahun Term. I hope you're doing well today, this day or evening, and I hope you're enjoying the stream. Welcome. How have you been? How's your day? This should be fine. These guys are fine because they're like, yeah, they're gonna throw their They're going to throw their pilum, their javelins. So I'm actually just going to reorganize there. And what we can do is we can start wheeling this cavalry around for a rear strike. And I know that they're not... Like, they're light cavalry, so they actually don't stand up to these guys particularly well. But, you know, they don't stand up to these guys particularly well in close combat. But, yeah, it should be fine. Ah, that's gonna hurt. It's fine. It's fine, though. Alright, good.
But in battle, it is beyond belief. The enemy show their true virtue. They are not soldiers, only frightened rabbits running.
Alright, very nice.
The gods be praised. The enemy general is dead. His men know their doom approaches. The enemy general flees. Press forward so that the spirit of his army is a broken tool.
If it's hit and run, they'll do fine. Yeah. Alright, that was okay. Unfortunately, the Hastati are too close, so I don't want to jeopardize it. That was okay. Oh, shit. Oh, the Hastati are broken. Nice. Nice. If they run past these pikes, yeah, they're losing quite a few of them. You know what? I'm going for it. I'm going for it. Let's do it. Let's do it. I'm going for the siege. Fuck it. We're doing this. Oh. Helen, I need to be a bit careful. Yeah, this should help protect it. Haha, the archers really do a good job too. The archers do a fantastic job of protecting them. Okay. This should protect my units. Oh my goodness, look at that. Yeah, I dare you. I dare you to try and get in the way of my siege towers. Oof. Yeah, this cavalry unit's gone. It's only a matter of time until the general himself goes down. We were able to withstand their sallying forth. And now we're gonna go back and just finish the job. I want to take this town. Oh, got him! Got him! They're doing the siege for you by coming out? Exactly, exactly. Well, it's a sally forth. It's a sally forth. Bahutome. Alright, this should be fine. Like, yeah, those Hastati are really in... Those Hastati are not in the best of shape. Just move up. And we can definitely move our archers up. And we have extra shock units. Well, they're not really shock units, but they do better than the pikemen, so... they're just there for moral support. We can speed this up a little bit. Okay, so that tower's gone. Unfortunately. But that means I can double my efforts on this one. The tower there is still at 100%. Oh, look at all those arrows fly. Okay, hopefully this tower survives. If this tower survives, that's probably enough. Because then I can just send my men through. Actually, no. Go through there.
The
Oof.
towers are at the wall.
Okay, that's good enough.
Reinforce the attackers and crush the defenders.
Oh, what? I'm so disappointed. I'm continuing. I want to see if like this allows me to just continue the fight. Because I find that unfair that the game just stops it for you and says, no, you cannot continue. So I'm actually just going to go in, take the gateway, and then see how they feel about it. Oh my god, look at that bottleneck. Okay, and then I'm just going to go... I'm going to make them run all the way to like across here. So we take the gateway, and it starts firing at them. Okay, there's no need to do that. Yeah, there we go. There we go. So I take all of these towers. Hell yeah. There we go. That's exactly what I was after. And because I take the gate, I can move in unopposed. Maybe if I actually destroy all of them, they'll let me keep the city. That's what I'm hoping for, to be honest. You don't need to be in formation. Yeah, they're done. Okay, you guys are also done. And we're gonna move you guys, like, back to here. Oh. Yeah, back to here. The thing is, even though the Principes are much stronger than my mercenary hoplites, the fact that I have these towers buzzing is going to make it really difficult for them to beat me. Like, there's the issue of morale too, because once they break, they're going to lose a lot of people at once. See, look, they've only lost like 5 men, and then I've lost like 10, even though I number them 2 to 1. But the towers is going to take their toll. And they're eventually going to run. In before you destroy and win, then it resets you on the campaign map to the siege outside. Hey, I would not be surprised at this point. So 3.0 is definitely not as advanced as myself. Alright. So we grab this tower as well. Very nice. Okay, now they're running. And they're going to lose a lot of men from this. Because the AI doesn't really know how to handle running too well. So they're just going to get stomped. And that's fine. I mean, I am trying to win here, so that's fine. What do they still have left? So they have... Oh, God. Velite unit, a Hastati unit, and... Is that it? And 2 cavalry units. Nah, they're done. I can send my mercenaries through the middle of the city. Oh, these guys are really not letting up. No, that's fine. I'll actually wait to march them in force. Look at the AI of like the men that had scaled the walls. I think that's all of them now. So I think they're fixed. I think they're fixed, but it's it's not ideal, you know? All right, here we go. There we go. That's all of my men. That's all I need. Actually, like through there. Through there, I guess that's going to be the right way. So, what I'm going to do... You can do something like that. And then you can just park them there. Because... Oh, okay. Maybe park them there. Maybe park them there. What the hell is this directional shit? Archers out of ammo? No, actually, you have a good point. I haven't used them at all. You have a good point. I should just move them in. That is a very good point, Batun. Yeah, the thing is they don't really have the capacity to mess with me. And so essentially what I can do is I can just create a screen here and then put archers down one by one. The only concern is that like this weird ass directional patterns that the AI is thinking that it needs to do. Let's see if it works properly though. Is it? Yeah, okay, that's fine. That's why I don't really care about that. Here we go. You can do it, Hastati. They'll probably do fine, to be honest, because they're stronger than the Samnite mercenaries. But, probably not too well. Oh, they actually are doing pretty well. They actually are doing really well. Not bad. Alright. Let's charge them. Alright. Oops. Now get into position properly. Defend the archers. Oh, what are you archers doing? Get back. Why? The AI is not... The AI is not particularly happy about what I'm instructing it to do. They want to just do their own thing. And I'm losing archers as a result. But these are all like mercenary units, so my care factor is not that high. Maybe a victory parade with your general? How are you going, Milk Squad? How are you going? Maybe. But now I think the archers are in place, so once they start firing, this should be over. Like, I've got to deal with Vilites, but I'm only going to get light casualties as a result of this. Once the real volleys start coming out, I think it'll be over. If we get them? Come on. There you go. Okay, that's a bit disappointing for a volley. Not gonna lie. I think it's actually because they're not properly spaced out, so the AI... Yeah, okay, there we go. Still, that's not the type of numbers that I'm expecting and hoping for. So, we're gonna close in and just destroy them in melee. There we go. That should be fine. I mean, it is like... I'm doing well. How about you, sir? I'm doing alright. I'm doing alright. Glad that you're here. Hope you're enjoying the stream so far. And yeah, I think once we finish this battle, I might do a little summary and then finish up. But yeah, I've had a great night so far. I've had a great night so far. Just playing some, you know, Total War Rome Remastered. Just enjoying myself. So it's good stuff. Oh wow, that Velite, okay, it was just a knockdown, but no chill. This guy fights to the end. This guy fights to the end. Oh my goodness. Look at him go. These Samnites are no match for him. Okay, there we go. Here we go. One man hero. Can he do it? Can he do it? Let's just fast forward this. Okay. Okay, so JP. So we can confirm, even if the game offers us a draw, if we go and just finish the battle, we clearly win. I should have done that last time in the last battle, but I accepted the draw simply because the walls were higher and it looked like I would have lost a lot more men if I were to make if I were to actually siege that city. Whereas this one, I felt like there's a lot less risk involved. Stabbed in the back, a real Roman way to die. Very much so, very much so. Okay, so I think what we're gonna do. I think what we're gonna do here is the thing is, Pavatium is not in a happy place. Yeah, I think what we're gonna do here is we're gonna say goodbye to more than a few Romans for the time being, and enjoy our payday. So we're in a pretty good spot at the moment. Unfortunately, Pavatium doesn't seem to be quite happy. So I'll have to see what I can do to help at that end.
Carefully before you reply.
On one hand, I kind of want to take the deal because 710 denarii is not a lot of money. But on the other hand, these guys are so brazen. How can they? They're so brazen. So we're going to reject their offer out of spite. May I ask what difficulty this is on? This is just on medium difficulty. This is just on standard difficulty, Milk Squad. It's nothing special. Nothing special. Okay. I need to take a look at Pavatium. So essentially, I've just been playing a campaign, playing as the Macedonians, and I was able to kick the Greeks out of Greece, and now I have an alliance with them, which is quite nice. And as of right now, I am currently doing my takeover of Italy and the Roman factions. So as we can see, I don't currently have any properties I don't have any territories in Sicily, but my allies, my now allies, the Greek city-states, do have Syracuse and Lilybaeum. And the Scipii do have Messana. I'm actually content to leave that to the Greeks, unless I need it for like the victory condition, unless I need Syracuse for that. I'm not 100% sure. But I am focusing right now on getting rid of the Julii. And it seems like the Julii have been in the ears of the Dacians and the Scythians to try and get them to attack me. So I have armies that are going in the area, so I'm ready for any potential battles coming through from that end. And I do believe that my final or main enemy for the rest of this campaign will be to take on the Armenians of all factions, because these guys have just swept through Anatolia and they've taken over the entire region. The Seleucids are now out of the picture, so this is old information. They're no longer a faction. The Egyptians, I might need to deal with the Egyptians at some point as well. But actually, if I want all the territory in Anatolia, I will need to get rid of the Armenians. And the reason I'd want to do that, obviously, is to recreate Alexander's empire as the Macedonians. But yeah, I am going to cut it here for the time being. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez, that's really bad. What can I do? So, law happy. So, it'll go up by 15% next turn. I'm already on low tax rate. Squalor's high. I think at this rate, I may need to start blowing up. Yeah, I'm going to have to blow up the forum, unfortunately. That's going to suck. 1%. I don't know if that's worth. I don't know if that was worth. But, yeah. I'll need to get rid of a few things in order to ensure that I can rebuild them. Okay, that's not too bad. Yeah, so that I can rebuild them under Greek culture. The annoying thing is that I don't want to get rid of this yet because it's 10%, right? So I may just lose any public order that I may gain due to the cultural penalty. So, I am going to finish things here. Thank everybody for coming along. Yeah, I appreciate the company. If you enjoyed the stream, feel free to leave a follow. I intend on streaming more similar times, not necessarily this late, but a little earlier from this time. On the weekends and during the week. I don't have a set schedule yet, but I do plan on continuing this as well as playing some other games on stream. We'll see how we go. I also have a YouTube channel. I think it's linked in my About page, and I will be planning on putting some more content there. If you're into stuff like strategy games, RPGs, I do have a few videos with regards to like competitive Pokemon, which I also play. And I'm currently in the middle of creating a tech-oriented video. So if you're into PC consumer hardware, I'm into that stuff too. So we can discuss that. I have a couple of videos that deal with it, and I will be making more stuff in the future. But for the time being, I'm going to head to bed because it's pretty late for me. I want to thank you guys again for coming along. I appreciate the company. I hope you have a wonderful day or evening wherever you are right now. And I hope to see you around next time.